The movie begins with a single mistake that turns a fearless adventure into a life-changing nightmare. High above the ground, where even a small slip can be fatal, Sasha and Tommy are pushing toward one of the most dangerous peaks in Norway. For days, they've been climbing together, driven by the same thrill. But this time, something feels different. Sasha loses her footing and slips. She survives, but mentally, she's shaken. This exact spot has stopped her before, and once again, she can't move past it. Tommy tries to guide her calmly, encouraging her to try again, but every attempt ends the same way. At the same time, the weather begins to shift. The wind grows heavier, the sky darkens, and the tension rises. As night falls, they set up camp again. That's when Tommy opens up. For the first time, he admits he might not have the strength for this kind of extreme climbing anymore. Sasha dismisses it, thinking it's just fear speaking. But Tommy shows her his lucky compass, something he truly believes in. Sasha pushes it aside, not realizing how important that moment will become. Soon after, the storm hits harder than expected. They are forced to descend early. Rocks begin falling around them as they carefully make their way down. Tommy goes first, helping Sasha reach a safer position. But just as she prepares to secure the rope, a sudden rockfall strikes him. Everything changes instantly. Tommy is left hanging, unconscious. Sasha grabs the rope with all her strength, desperately trying to hold on. She calls out to him again and again, but there's no response. Slowly, his weight begins pulling her down. Her grip weakens, her strength fades, and in one devastating moment, the rope slips. Tommy disappears into the deep valley below, and Sasha is left with nothing but silence. 5 months later, the story moves forward. Sasha is now in Australia, but she hasn't escaped that moment. The guilt still follows her, and Tommy's compass is still in her hand. This time, she enters a dense forest known for people going missing without a trace. At the entrance, a guard warns her not to go alone, but Sasha signs the register anyway and steps inside. Not long after, she stops at a small store, where a group of hunters begins to make her uncomfortable. Before things escalate, a man named Max steps in and calms the situation. He seems normal, even helpful. Before leaving, Sasha buys a pack of jerky from him, and Max casually suggests a quiet camping area deep inside the forest. Soon after, Sasha reaches a peaceful riverside and sets up camp. But when night falls, those same hunters show up again. This time, she doesn't take any chances. She locks herself inside and waits through the night, alert and uneasy. By morning, they're gone. Relieved, she continues deeper, using a kayak, following the river through the forest. Hours pass, and eventually, she reaches a place called Blackstone Bay. There, she notices abandoned belongings scattered around. It slowly becomes clear. These items belong to people who never made it out. She camps there, trying to stay cautious. But the next morning, her bag is gone. At the same time, she finds a snake inside her tent. The fear builds again, pushing her to leave quickly. As she moves further, she reaches a hidden shelter and finds Max there again. At first, everything feels calm. Max offers her food and water, explaining that animals might have taken her bag. They talk casually, and for a moment, it feels safe. But then the truth starts to slip out. Max admits he was with those hunters the night before. That one detail changes everything. Sasha immediately decides to leave. But before she can, Max throws her bag back to her and walks outside with a crossbow. He turns on music and calmly gives her a head start. Run until the music stops. After that, he hunts. In an instant, survival becomes a race against time. Sasha runs to the river and escapes on her kayak. Behind her, Max follows with deadly focus. The current grows aggressive, and in panic, her kayak flips. She hits her head but manages to reach the shore and runs into the forest. Soon, she hears voices and rushes toward them, hoping for help. But it's another trap. Just a device playing recorded sounds. Max is controlling everything. The chase becomes more intense. Arrows cut through the air as Sasha dodges and runs blindly through the terrain. At one point, she slips again and falls into a deep drop, landing back in the river. Injured but determined, she refuses to stop. Using her climbing skills, she reaches higher ground and spots Max's camp from above. Near it, she sees a boat, her possible escape. Carefully, she moves down and approaches it. But the moment she tries to free it, a hidden trap snaps shut around her leg. The pain forces her to cry out. Within seconds, Max appears. She fights back, using everything she has, even managing to disorient him briefly. But he regains control and reveals something chilling. For him, this is not random. It's a ritual. He ties her up and keeps her captive through the night. The next morning, he takes her deeper into the forest by boat. During the journey, he reveals he has studied her past using the entry records. He knows about Tommy. He knows her guilt. Eventually, they reach a hidden rocky area. As Sasha is forced down with him, the truth is revealed. This is where it all ends for his victims. The place is filled with remains, silent evidence of what he has done. Max is not just a hunter. He hunts people. Sasha tries to stall, to think, to survive. Then she notices something. A photo connected to his past. She brings it up, shifting his focus. For a brief moment, he opens up, revealing something deeply disturbing about his past. That moment is enough. Sasha strikes back, injures him, and throws herself into the river to escape. Max follows, and both are dragged by the current until they crash near a waterfall. Max loses consciousness. Sasha is still attached to him through a harness. She struggles to break free, but as soon as he wakes up, the fight resumes. This time, she manages to seriously weaken him. As night falls, everything slows down. For the first time, Sasha speaks the truth. She admits she let go of the rope without knowing if Tommy was alive. That guilt has been controlling her ever since. The next morning, she looks at the mountain ahead. Max is in bad condition, and staying there means death for both of them. She offers a deal. If he lets her go, she will help him climb. With no other choice, he agrees. The climb that follows is brutal. Sasha carries not just her own weight, but his as well. Every step is painful. Every movement feels impossible, but she keeps going. Finally, she reaches a stable position. In one final decision, Sasha frees herself completely and releases him. Max falls into the valley below, ending the nightmare. Now alone, injured, and exhausted, Sasha continues climbing. No support, no safety gear, just pure willpower. Step by step, she reaches the top. For the first time, she feels free. Soon after, she is rescued and reaches safety. Authorities begin searching the forest, and the truth is uncovered. Those missing people were never lost. They were hunted. In the final moment, Sasha stands by the ocean, holding Tommy's compass, the same compass that stayed with her through everything. She gently kisses it and lets it go into the water. This time, she's finally ready to move forward. And here the movie ends. If you want more videos like that, please like and subscribe. Thanks.